Hi, it's Randy from Dreamy Bohemian. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm coming on today to show you what you can do with lace and your jelly plate. So I've got my paint picked out and we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to do this vanilla matte as a base. After I get that out of there, just gonna spread it evenly across, roll off my brayer, and then I'm going to put down my lace into the paint directly. I experimented a little bit, and it seems like the easiest way to get the lace down into the paint is with a piece of paper over the lace. Just pressing that down. This is just some netting lace. It's nothing fancy or expensive. All right, just gonna get that impression in there. Isn't that beautiful? And then I'm going to take my paper. Actually, first I'm going to put this color over it, Calypso Coral. So I want to make sure, so we're a little bit tacky. I'm going to go ahead and fan that a little bit. I'm only going to do a couple today because this is really pretty easy. I did want to show you the beautiful results that I got. Got a little more wet paint on the sides. My lace doesn't cover the whole plate, but I don't want that to come off with the paint. You know, if I were just to lay down a piece of paper and take up the edges like I usually do, I want that to stay there. I wonder if any of you have ever tried this before. I just was working on another project and I saw some lace sitting on my desk and I thought that I would just give this a go because it's such a pretty little pattern. All right, let's see what happens. So I'm gonna put the Calypso Coral on top of the vanilla. When you're rolling your brayer, you kind of want to pick it up a little bit so you don't get those rolly blobs. So that's why my brayer tends to sound a little noisy. Just going to roll up my brayer over here. Pull that. I don't think you can see that. And now I'm just going to take my piece of paper. And now I'm going to take and rub that over the edges so I don't get my hands dirty. And just rub over that and get these sides off a little better. Like that's pretty good. So we have a soft imprint there of the lace. And I'm gonna take it, I think, one step further. Just gonna leave that on there, and then I'm gonna put this purple on there. love these colors together. So soft and feminine. Then I'm going to put the lace back on. Paper. That one's still got a little wet paint on it, so I'm going to get a fresh piece. Just press that lace pattern into the paint. Take it up. Isn't that so pretty? And now I'm going to take the same piece that we were working on, and I'm going to lay it directly into that pattern. All right, just going to press. All right, let's see what we get. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? So I did a little bit different on this one, and I'll show you how I did this one. And it got a little bit of a softer look, but I do like this. That Calypso coral is coming through, and the orchid. Love that. All right, so let's see, what do we, I think I started with the Calypso coral before. I'm not going to clean my plate, I'm just going to keep going. This is a really pretty roller piece of paper. I love when it happens like that. It's so pretty. I'm just going to move these over here. Lost my lace. Here we go. I wish it covered the whole thing, but it's okay that it doesn't. Press that in, being careful not to get the paint off of the side over here. Pretty. And now I'm going to put the, where did I put before? I think I put the purple next, but we need to dry a little bit. This is the worst part. Did anybody watch the Bridgerton series? Queen Charlotte came on and I binge watched the whole thing, and I don't know, but I really think this might have been my favorite. I love King George and her love story. It was so sweet. Love, love, love. I think we all thought, okay, me and my friend thought that it was going to be Colin's story, not Queen Charlotte. So, you know, Bridgerton is throwing us some surprises. So anywho, maybe that'll be the next season. But I mean, I already watched the whole thing. I binge watched it. So I need him to hurry up and come out with the other one. I hate when I do that, but I just couldn't help myself. Ugh, these sides. Come on. All right. Just gonna have to see what happens. That is not drying. Get that out of the way. Not sure if I have enough paint on there. I want it to get in the little crevices of that lace. I think what's happening is I'm pulling up the paint. All right, so I'm gonna stop and just roll off my brayer. Get a fresh piece of paper and see what we get. Oh, that was a little bit of a fail right there. Rip that off. Hopefully me dropping that paper in there didn't mess it up too bad. All right, I hate when that happens. You get a big hole. Okay, so this is kind of what happened the last time, and I didn't really like it. So I went in with another layer. So I'm going to put this over here. And that is when I went in with the vanilla. And you know what? I think I might try the gold. I bet that will be gorgeous. Not trying the same exact color combos I had before, so hopefully this works. Clean off my brayer and get my lace. There we go. It doesn't have to be positioned the same way every time either. Just kind of getting those corners. If you can see, the lace is the mesh is missing right there because I used this piece of lace for something. All right. Now we're going to take this, after I take my lace off, and then just pop it right down on that gold directly. You can use this with any lace that you have. I like the smaller pattern better, but I mean, you could use whatever. All right, now's the moment of truth. I'm not sure that you're going to be able to see this, but I can see it. Let's see. I think the cream, I like the gold, but I think you could have been able to see the pattern a little bit better with the cream. So I could always do it again. So let's try again. Let's go in with the cream. Because that's the really good thing about a jelly plate. If you don't like it, just paint over it. Okay, get my lace. Piece of paper's got a little paint on it. Okay. Isn't that pretty? All right, now let's try this again. Ooh, dadgummit. When I do that, oh my gosh, I did it again. I'm gonna have to do this video over. This is ridiculous. Okay. Sure that gets all on there. All right, just, you know, hoping for the best here. Okay, so that turned out pretty well. It's very, very soft. That's exactly how I wanted that to turn out. And here's the other one, so you can see that. So they look exactly the same. If I push that mesh in there a little bit, it's giving me some of the mesh lines, which I really like. But isn't that just so soft and beautiful? I love that. And then you can also just do one pull. So let's try that. I'm going to put, let's see, which do I want on the bottom? I'm going to put the light. Get my lace pushed in there. And get a piece of paper. Again, so this is the same process over and over again. It's nothing fancy. And then I'm going to take a darker color and I'm going to put on top of that as soon as I get some drying action here. I need a little fan. I think I have a little fan with batteries downstairs. I need to grab that. You know, one of those little mister fans that you take to the ball game, your kids' ball games when you're super hot. I think I have one of those somewhere and I just won't put mist in it. Okay, so I'm going to take a darker pink. I'm going to try this pure pink. Or should I do The Opera Rose. I may do the Opera Rose with Winsor Newton. I think this might have been what I used before. It's a little translucent. That's a very big blob, but hopefully it will give us the results. Isn't that a major gorgeous color? Love that color. The paint smells weird though. Okay. Oh, look at that rolly paper. So pretty. Okay. So I just need a fresh piece of paper. I'm going to get these edges. Oh, that's a lot of paint. Let's try that again. Okay. I'm really excited to see what this looks like. Suspense is killing me. Oh, no, you can't see it. Ugh. That's a fail. Okay, I'm going to go back over that with the light. Wonder what I did here. I think I must have done the light. I don't think I did anything. I think I painted, put the lace down, and put the paper on it. I think that's what I did. Okay, so let's go back with the light and just see what we can do here. This is all just trial and error on my part. I just love playing with the jelly plate. I'm trying to fiddle with my rolling paper over here. Okay, where did my lace go? The really neat thing about doing several layers is your paint kind of starts to feel like fabric almost. It gets a really nice texture to it. All right, so I'm going to push pretty hard in here because I want that lace to make a very deep impression into that paint. I'm doing so much jelly printing because I've got several journals to work on. So I might as well take you guys along with me and let you see what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna take this, looks just like that. And I'm not gonna drop it this time. Okay. Press nicely in there. I think that fan is a good idea. I'm gonna have to go get that when I'm done and try that and just see how it works. I'm gonna need a clean piece of paper for the middle. Okay, moment of truth. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh my goodness, yes. Just look how gorgeous that is. I love that. Love it. Let's see if you can see. Isn't that beautiful? You can see all that lace detail in there. you move back out a little bit. There we go. And then we'll just try the one pull. And I'll show you how that works. My lace is getting sticky. Set it and lay it out over here. Okay, so this one here and this one I think was a one pull. And I think I just mixed colors, so I'll show you how we do that. So I think I will use, do we want to change colors up? I don't know. I'm kind of on a pink purple kick. So let's do this lavender. And then we'll do some vanilla. Mix those up and see what we get. That is very pretty. Get my roller off, cleaned off over there. Put my lace down. Press that in. Right. Going to pull back the lace, and then we're just going to go ahead and take a piece of paper and lay that on there without any additional color on top. All right, and let's see what we get. It almost looks striped. I should have blended that more, but it's very striped. Okay, let's do one more and blend that out a little better. My goodness. But you get the idea. So I'm going to put the paint closer together maybe. Here we go. Oh, that's much better. Okay, fantastic. Oops. My paper is not behaving over here. Make sure I'm getting my right side down. I don't want to put my hands on wet lace. All right, let's see what we have. Colors are much more ombre-ish. At least they aren't striped. So if I can pick up a piece of paper here. I know I've said this before, but I like this 9x12 plate. Even though I do have to do this on the sides, I like for my pages to be covered fully with the paint instead of where an 8x10 you would have a white outline around it. And I don't like that look. Not for what I'm trying to do anyway. When I'm trying to make journal pages, I need the whole page. Oh, this is beautiful. You can even see the mesh. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. Oh my goodness. Isn't that just gorgeous? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to see what I can pull up from my plate here. I'm not sure if it's going to be much of anything. What color do I want to use? I'm going to use this Villa Green and see what happens. Might be nothing. Making so much noise over here because I'm switching out my brayers. When I use the cool colors, I use one brayer, and when I use the warm colors, I use the other brayer. There's my cuckoo clock. Cuckoo. Put that up in my studio so that we didn't have to hear it downstairs all the time. But I don't mind hearing it up here. It's sweet. I see a very faint. Oh, the sun is coming in through the window. Let me see if I can get that to stop. There we go. The light is so bad at this time of day. I'm sorry, y'all. So you can see a little bit of it, but it's nice and faint. But that's pretty. Very pretty. So we had this one. Was a single pull with 2 colors of paint. And that's the same, but I didn't blend as well. This one was 3. Very pretty. And then these 2 were 3. I think this is my favorite. I don't know though. I like the coral coming through on this one too. So pretty and so soft. So I hope you will try this. Again, this is just some regular lace, of course, that I've ruined. Here's the back side so you can see what it looks like. You know, just on mesh. And so we all kind of have stuff like that laying around. So hopefully you can find some and try it on your jelly plate. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that if you like my content and like this video. And I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye-bye.